Hello, you're welcome to the teacher channel. Thank you to this presentation. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being part of this journey. And today I am very sure that you are going to enjoy the presentation. Please, if you have not subscribed, please try and do that. Share the videos. There are a lot of videos on this channel. Also, please like this particular video, and of course our other videos. You can also put comment on the comment box. Sharing the video is very important. So I want to continue the topic on stress. So I had the first topic on stress not too long ago, and I would want to continue from where we stopped. Recall that presentation was given from the Heart and Stroke website, and so today I want to actually dive a little deeper into this all-important topic, stress. So stress basics. So again, I am getting it from the Heart and Stroke Foundation website, and you can actually find some interesting topics like heart disease, stroke, healthy living, and a whole lot of topics. So what is stress? What is stress? Stress is the body's response to a real or perceived threat. The response, a racing heart, tense muscles, and sweating, is meant to get you ready for some kind of action and out of harm's way. Stress can be helpful, but too much stress can harm your health and increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. So stress could be helpful if you use it well, but the negative stress is actually very harmful and can actually dispose you to a number of serious ill health, especially the cardiovascular diseases like heart disease and stroke. There is good stress and bad stress. Good stress can be managed. It can stimulate you to get things done. You can handle good stress. So stress that will help you to get things done is considered positive stress. Now let's see the bad stress. Bad stress can make you to feel out of control. It can make you break out in a cold sweat, make your heart beat furiously, scare you, make you feel sick. Those are negative stress, and this is the type of stress that we have to keep out of our lives. We have to try our best to keep this negative type of stress out of our life. Bad stress, which can last for hours, days, weeks, or more, is dangerous. Of course, there is no other way to say that. There is no other way to say that. It's very dangerous, all roundly dangerous. It can harm your health and well-being. It can hamper your health. it can slow down your progress. It can actually hurt you in many dimensions. Your perceptions, thoughts, and actions can make a big difference in turning bad stress into good stress. Yes, you can turn it into good stress by understanding your personality and your reactions to stressful situations. You can learn to cope better. Very important. You have to learn to cope. You have to learn how to manage the negative stress and learn how to turn the negative stress into positive stress, the one that will yield the dividend and get you some good results. There are undeniable links between heart disease, stroke, and stress. So stress has link to heart disease, to stroke, and of course other diseases. So there are undeniable links. There are correlation between stress and some of these terrible diseases. Heart disease, stroke, and stress. There are undeniable links between heart disease, stroke, and stress. Stress can cause the heart to work harder, increase blood pressure, and increase sugar and fat levels in the blood. Okay, you can see that stress can cause the heart to work harder. The heart is already working hard, very hard. Do you know how many times an average heart pumps blood in a day? About 100,000 times. That is a lot of work. So stress will add more work to the heart that is already working hard. Negative stress can increase blood pressure. Of course, you know blood pressure is a silent killer. Blood pressure has no signs and symptoms. So stress can actually increase blood pressure and increase sugar and fat levels in the blood. These are not good at all. These things in turn can increase the risk of clot forming and traveling to the heart or brain, causing heart attack or stroke. Of course, you know that heart attack is caused by a clot, a blockage in some artery that takes blood to the heart, and if that artery is the one that takes blood to the brain, we call it ischemic attack or stroke. As well, if you feel stressed, it can be hard to lead a healthy lifestyle. That is true. Instead of using exercise to release stress, you might overeat, eat unhealthy foods, begin to go for junk food, drink too much alcohol, or smoke. So stress can actually drive you away from healthy living to unhealthy living, such as consuming too much alcohol, smoking, and living other types of lifestyles that are not considered healthy at all. These behaviors in turn can increase your risk of developing heart disease and stroke. That is repeating and repeating and repeating. It is repeating. Okay, you can see that responding to stress with anger can also make matters worse. Yes, anger plus stress, okay, will make matters worse. So I don't know what else to say about that, but stress can actually produce overdose of anger, and any action based on anger will always lead to disaster, something that one may regret after doing those. Anger increases your heart rate, of course, and your blood pressure. You can see how stress is contributing, putting you at risk of heart attack. Again. Heart attack is coming up in this presentation, very frequently showing up. People who are prone to anger are also more likely to turn to unhealthy behaviors. Gambling is one of them, and many other unhealthy behaviors. Having serious heart event like a heart attack, stroke, or being diagnosed with an illness can also be stressful. Of course, managing those diseases could be stressful in themselves, and that stress can slow down the recovery process or even create a health problem that weren't there before. Understanding stress, to deal with your stress, you need to recognize when you feel stress and how it affects you. That is your responsibility. You need to understand when stress is knocking. You need to understand when it is around the corner. You need to understand the stress when it is lurking by the corner. Examine the causes of your stress. What is causing the stress? What are the stressors? Your thoughts, how you feel, how you respond. Very important. Stress. What is the stressor? Stress-provoking situations are called stressors. Stress-provoking, stress-inducing situations are called stressors. They are all around us almost all the time. They surround us. We are just enveloped. We are living under the cloud of stress-provoking situations. Stressors can be major events such as losing a loved one, changing jobs, moving can bring stress, leaving school. And when you leave and you know what else you are going to do, you don't know what to do after leaving school, that could be stressful. Losing a job can also bring a high dose of stress. Stressors can be routine events such as traffic jams, work pressures. Yeah, this is a big one there. Family responsibilities. Family responsibilities can also bring stress. Stressors can be ongoing events such as not being able to afford food. That's a big one. Not being able to find a job. Oh, and the bills are there. The bills are coming. The bills are there and there's no job, there's no money. And this can actually heighten the stress. Not being able to find an affordable home. Oh, what could be more dangerous than that? When you don't have a shelter, you don't have a place to put your head, that can actually release stress into your bloodstream. If you can identify your stressors, you can start to learn how to deal with them. You can learn how to deal with them, so you have to know where is the stressor coming, where is the weak link there, what is the leaking part of your life where the stressors are streaming from. You need to identify your stressors. You need to know how they are coming and how you can deal with them. So the stress response, so those are some of the ways you can respond, or some of the ways that people can respond. So of course there are stages. Stage 1, mobilization of energy. Your body reacts to a sudden frightening stress, such as narrowly avoiding a car accident. This is called primary stress. Or you can deliberately enter a stressful situation, such as going for a job interview. This is secondary stress. In both cases, you may feel the following symptoms. Your heart rate increases, pounding, pounding, pounding. You breathe rapidly, almost hyperventilating in short gaps. You experience a cold sweat. You have butterflies in your stomach, indigestion, or no appetite. You feel dizzy or lightheaded, and then stage 2, consumption energy. If you don't recover from stage 1, your body will begin to release stored sugars and fats, consuming vital resources. As a result, you may feel driven and under pressure, become exhausted to the point of fatigue, overeat or have a poor appetite, experience anxiety or tension, have difficulty concentrating, suffer illnesses such as colds or flu, increase unhealthy behaviors will begin to creep in. Stage number 3, exhaustion. If your stress doesn't go away, it can become chronic. Your body will need more energy than it can produce, and you could develop a serious illness such as heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure. 3 of them are in red. So again, I need to read that again. If your stress doesn't go away, so if it doesn't go away, it can become chronic. It can enter chronic stage. Your body will need more energy than it can produce, and you could develop a serious illness such as heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, mental illness. Depression is one of them. Or you may experience symptoms such as insomnia, difficulty sleeping. You go to bed, you can't sleep. You go to bed, you are rolling in your bed. Okay, because sleep has been driven away from your eyes because of stress. Errors in judgment, personality changes. So I think I should leave it at this point. There are a lot to say about stress. But the bottom line here is that bad stress is not good. Bad stress is not good. You don't keep it close to your chest. You don't keep it close to yourself. You need to identify where that stress is coming. Where is the stress coming? Is it from your job? What do you have to do? Is the one thing good is that you have some degree of control over stress. Sometimes people tell me, there's nothing they can do about stress. That is not true. There is something you can do about it. Okay? Number 1, you need to identify what is causing it, and then readjust. Okay? Remember that life is one, so you need to keep that life for you to see tomorrow. And stress is an enemy actually. The bad stress, because it can cause heart disease, heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, and mental illnesses. It can drive somebody to bad behaviors and lifestyles. You begin to do what you are not used to. You are forced. Anger will creep in. You become very irritable, very aggressive. You can become a beast almost. So don't allow stress to turn you into a beast, to change your personality, to take sleep away from you, take peace away from you, take your future. So do something about stress. So thank you very much for watching Thank you very much for watching. Please come back to this channel. There are other videos on this channel that will help you live healthy life, and to also help you identify emergencies and of course what to do when emergencies occur in any way. Again, please, if you have not subscribed, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, please. Share the video, this is important. Like the videos. Like the videos. Give me a thumbs up, please. This is very important. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you. And I want you to come back to the teacher channel, and you will not regret that. Thank you so much, and see you next. My next video is actually in the pipeline. It is coming. Thank you. Bye.